Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I have a new companion, Dog, or God,
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
who swallowed his collar. We gotta recruit 2 more folks. In this little break-in into the Sierra Madre Casino. And the next one, I don't have a lot of ammo. How do you do in combat, God? You seem to be doing fine. Oh, I gotta cut him up. There we go. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's doing fine. Let's see, the other 2. The next one is Christine in the medical clinic. Medical district. Right up there, not too far away. Beautiful orange sky.
Your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Yeah, my fault I'm here. I was lured here by the promise of riches and wealth beyond my wildest dreams. Oh, I know, I'm gonna need to work on my, my melee skills. I've got other weapons. Automatic rifle, that might be what I want to use here. Let's see. Number 4. There we go. We're switching to the spear and the rifle.
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my
Oh, okay. Gather the others first, he said. Okay, I can't go in there. I gotta get the other 2. Where am I? Medical district. That's down here.
Trying to lose me in the cloud?
Oh, there's a stink cloud in here. Oh, I'm losing health. Oh, God. Okay. I don't lose a lot of health outside, which is great. But, there was a pretty dense cloud in there.
Those machines feed on Sierra Madre chips.
Is this it? Medical district.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your collar if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Is that a speaker? I guess it is, yeah.
Wish I killed this one before they call others. Die.
Ghost Harvester is unconscious. Hang on. Hey,
Idiot swallowed his
there we go. So I guess my friend God here is not affected by these speakers.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Don't touch my Pip-Boy. Knowing him, he'd probably swallow it like he did his collar. Okay, there's an arrow pointing up. Is there any way up there? No escape.
Copper. Or old gold.
Okay, I think I have to go in. Let's go. Ah. There it is.
Almost got away. The idiots.
Gift shop. Oh boy. Is there any way to not
Their taste like copper.
die in this? Oh god. It's hurting me. Yeah, that does a lot of damage.
Rid off your arm.
Got a card. Yeah, they did say... Well, the old man said, that nothing will help against the fog. There's no gas mask or anything. Nothing helps. So I just gotta avoid those clouds when I can.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
This guy talks too much. Keeps making comments about my Pip-Boy. Clinic is this way.
Their taste like copper.
It sounds like God got stuck. His AI is broken.
Believe the idiot. It swallowed his collar.
A desk that's locked with a very hard lock. Must be good, something good in it. Ah. There we go. What do we get? Oh, that's terrible. Why? Nothing. You're teasing me. A locked desk. That's a rare sight. Get out of here. Come up here if you want to fight. I'm not going down there.
Die.
Dean's secret stash. So Dean is just leaving stashes out in the world for me. Oh yeah, yeah, the old man mentioned that
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
people started leaving stashes for others who come through here. Good for him. Or, you know, good for me. Thank you, Dean. Alright, how do I... Well, let's go in. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, God. Ah, there it is. Okay. Can we not break this one?
It's your own fault you're here.
Where's this one hooked up to?
Enough alone.
Alright, I don't think I can disable that. I don't see a terminal or anything. But that's okay. I think we made it to the clinic. Share and share alike. Clinic security terminal. Check security hologram status. Status patrolling second floor. Set behavior first floor patrol. Uploading new behavior pattern. What floor am I on? First floor, I assume. View security postings. Hologram security protocol 2.4. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Hologram addendum appearance 2.4.1. Security holograms have been programmed with a case-specific Sierra Madre protocols Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or under unauthorized personnel, just as conventional security guards would. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that will allow for 360-degree perception arc. The memory cells in the current hologram emitter can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Is that what those things out there are that we're killing? Are these the hologram security guards? Let's see. Anything interesting here? Hologram emitters 5.0. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction, and make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Got it. View maintenance posts, installation and maintenance. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care services representative at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Wow, there's a very narrow time where you can call them for an emergency. 10 to 2, only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if no one's there, they'll get back to you within 3 to 4 days. Hologram maintenance 8.3. Holographic greetings and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair.
Picking up an emitter signature.
The idiots
Watch
swallowed
the
his
security
collar.
holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
I hear the beeping.
Almost got away.
Okay, let's go down.
Idiot's hunger screws it up.
Another secret stash. Thank you, Dean.
Collar.
Clinic security terminal.
It looks like someone was experimenting, although they were doing so after the collars went off.
Someone was experimenting, he says. There's an assassin suit here. Oh yeah, it's light armor too. Sneak plus 10. I'll take that. Yeah, I lost all my armor too. Someone's experimenting, huh? Yeah, that guy lost his head. They're giving me a lot of crafting material, but I don't want it. I'll be fine without it. Let's see. Sierra Madre Clinic Network gas leak admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station, exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system, caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to tuck and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew, keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. Villa clinic basement. Let's not go down there quite yet. I keep hearing a banging sound. Oh, an auto dock.
Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
This unusual looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. There's someone in it, I think. I think that's where Christine is. Heal all crippled limbs. I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens. I hope she survives the process. Inject adrenaline to cure exhaustion. Wake up, Christine. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's not in there. Maybe I used it on myself. Okay, I need something to drink. Dirty water, that'll have to do. Ah, yes. Okay, I think I was using it on myself. Can this one do anything else? No. Well, that's cool. If I need to heal my limbs, I just...
It's your own fault you're here.
Head in there.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Where is that? It's across the... corner there. Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new program for the autodocks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. I'd like to bring one of these autodocs with me back home. Alright, let's go around the corner. Oh god. Where is it? Okay. Okay, yeah.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
That speaker I can't destroy. Let's go into the basement.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Is my medical skill already maxed out? Nope, but it will be. Now it is. Medical skill 100.
Boy, maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Clinic power status terminal. Clinic power status. Essential systems, auto docks powered, security hologram powered, non-essential systems, music speakers powered. Please inform clinic management before shutting down a generator for maintenance. I think I need to shut it down. Disengage power. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to get up there where we need to go. Shut down those speakers. Oh, she's trying to get out. Alright, hang on, Christine.
Idiot swallowed his collar.
We'll let you out in a moment. How long you been in there? You okay? You're not looking good. You okay there? The woman before you looks disoriented. Oh, I couldn't read all that. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Oh dear. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. She can't talk. Oh, she's got scars everywhere. Did somebody cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken. As she glances at the autodoc, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists, her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. Did the autodoc do that to you? Did the autodoc malfunction, maybe? What's the matter? The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns and drags a finger across her throat in slow motion. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of her collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. Don't do that. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. You're stuck with me. Sorry. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. No, we gotta work together. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. She's stubborn. I let you out of the auto dock, I can put you back in there just as fast. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. Why don't you come with me? Whatever else you're here for. Not my concern. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, we're on the same team. Alright, come with me. Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at you, her, then nods in the direction of the fountain. She doesn't want to travel with me because I have a companion already. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar, then opens and closes her hands really fast. She taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, then your collar. After a second, then she opens and closes her hand. Not sure what she's doing. Science 60. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? Is that what I got out of it? She's about to nod, then stops, pointing at herself, and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangular motion. Yeah, a little bit got cut off there. Does that work with any other color? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes the Motion of turning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once and again, then points at the two of you. Then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Wait, come back. I want you on my team. I can get rid of God. Looks like she can interfere with the radio frequencies somehow when we're together, maybe?
Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for Med-X was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal, just in case. Maybe he's addicted. Download dispenser code Med-X. Okay, now we can get Med-X from the dispensers. Let's keep checking these rooms here. Grab all the cigarettes I can. Should be able to sell them at the terminals.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Appointment calendar. Miss Keys showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be, if she tore her larynx. She seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, and amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Lost her voice. I don't know how that could be relevant to Christine, who we just found. This was all hundreds of years ago. Appointment calendar. Sinclair, Miss Keys, Domino, and Miss Keys, Sinclair. Oh, let's go back in. Let's go out another way here. This way. Oh, there's a magazine I missed.
Kill this one.
There we go.
Kill this one.
Hello. Sit down. There we go. That'll do it. Oh, I'm taking too much damage here. Okay. We gotta find Dean Domino at his hideout in the residential district. Oh, I gotta get through there. Alright, I gotta find my way through this maze.
Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Ah.
Die.
Get him, God.
Finished here.
Let's see. How much do... Yeah, here we go. Return cigarette cartons. $20 chips added. Okay. 40 chips added. Can I buy... I can't buy stim packs. That is a shame. Oh well, we'll have to do without.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough.
Hey, we're at the fountain.
This? Why, it's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman? Or mauled by a drunk who didn't know his tools?
Hey, be nice. Carved by a drunk who didn't know his tools. The voice volume is a bit low.
Hurt you.
Sorry about that.
Yet. Much.
So really not much I can do about that.
Some old, some new. And the one on the throat is... If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
It's time for us to part ways.
You want us to split up? All three of us?
There's only two of us, and, yes.
I'll make more progress on my own. Just don't get us killed.
Later. Hey, Christine, wanna travel together? Christine raises an eyebrow. Medicine 75. Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. The throat scar was. Ah. She nods slowly, then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. Okay, so the autodoc did that. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real autodoc to do that. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I guess that might explain why the autodoc did that. They programmed the autodoc to fix, what was her name? That woman. I forgot her name already. Mentioned in the terminal. Fix her voice. And, that's why it chopped her up when she went in. Okay. Yeah, I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, then shakes her head. So you cut your own hair off? Why would you do such a thing? She waves her hand, then shakes her head. Then she nods in the direction of the casino. Oh, the casino shaved your hair off. No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exacerbated look, then makes a circle with her hands, repeating it twice. She puts both hands in front of her, then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Oh, you were a Brotherhood of Steel scribe? She nods. She looks impressed. How the hell did you get out here? She shrugs. Then she points at you and shrugs. Where were you before? She moves her finger in a wider circle, then raises her hand over her eyes. You were looking for something? Shakes her head and makes a motion of 2 fingers walking. Okay. You were over the moon. The charade shit is driving me crazy. You were looking for someone? She nods and raises a finger. A robot? She shakes her head and pumps her fist near her chest. A gorilla? A man? She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down, then raises her hands and clenches her fist. An angry, bearded man. She points at your Pip-Boy. You were looking for a man in a vault. She shakes her head and points at your Pip-Boy again. You were looking for a vault boy. She shakes her head, points at your Pip-Boy again, and makes a talking motion with her hand. The man on the Pip-Boy holotape, Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head, and expands her hands. Someone smirked. She nods, then circles her ear. And nuts. She nods and frowns. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together. Then she looks down on the 2 fingers, and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down, draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. Oh, someone was you were traveling with someone and they were kidnapped by Elijah as well? You weren't traveling with Elijah, I don't think. So you must have had a companion. He cut you off from someone. She nods. Family? Husband? She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband. Oh, okay. Sorry. Confirmed bachelor. Oh, I can use my confirmed bachelor perk here. Oh, a girlfriend. She hesitates, then waves her hand. You are more than girlfriends. Lovers. She nods and looks at you a little surprised. What, you think I don't understand love? She raises an eyebrow, then looks at you. I know what love is. It's like a box of chocolates. I understand how important a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. She makes a slow circle motion after a moment, taps her wrist. I had other questions. She looks exacerbated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. Let's see. Intelligence check. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? She frowns, then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. Oh, I see. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something cut that part out of your brain? Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts an odd staring face. She keeps a blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hand, shakes them, and I missed the last part. Medicine 60. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war. Oh, she was, like, lobotomized? She nods slowly and then makes the motion of typing and drawing X's and lines in the air, then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. You could do my calculus homework for me. Goodbye. Alright, it's exhausting to talk to you. We'll talk to you more later. Alright, we gotta get to the residential district. Oh, right. I forgot to tell her to join me. Hi. We should travel together. Christine nods. Christine is giving you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Well, that should be helpful.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really liking this bomb collar mechanic thing. I just don't find it that fun. It's just kind of annoying. Let's It's my first rad roach here. Okay, residential district. Residential this way.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Gas bomb. Ow. Dang it. Where are you going? You just use your fists? Maybe I should give her a weapon. Oh, jeez. This guy's big. Okay, I think the super mutant is probably a more effective fighter, which, you know, makes sense. Let's have a chat with her. What weapons are you skilled at? Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, then pulls... Oh, God. Then she moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds a hand up in a martial arts stance, turns both hands into pistols. Then she holds one pistol up, taking aim as if sighting along the barrel, and does a single shot, ends with a nod. So, energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods once. So you're all-around badass. Alright. How would you like a... Bear trap fist? Cosmic knife. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with. Knife spear. Ooh, that's a gassy zone right there. Gather cloud residue. Let's run through. Oh God. I gotta get these stim packs on my hotbar. Or not hotbar. There is no hotbar. Quick slots. That's what they are. Sorry, Christine. I think I stabbed her once. Okay, that's our destination.
Head on their shoulders for now.
Anyone home?
You took it with spring the way tourists keep rolling in.
Hello there. Sorry, I turned off your radio. You're a ghoul. Oh, look at that. Fancy.
Have a seat and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others.
You know
At
it.
least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions no matter how uncomfortable that chair
Great.
is.
Did I just set on a bomb?
It's just for show.
Explosives 25. It better be a shaped charge, or you're gonna kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud.
I put some points into explosives just for this.
Tap without my permission, I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So...
You die, we both die.
Sweet
Or
and polite.
I die, we both
Finish
die.
our conversation with no misunderstandings.
Speech 25. I'll save my questions for the end. Please go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
We'll see about that. Oh, look, a barter skill check I can pass. Barter 50. Your negotiation skills assume you're bargaining from a position of strength.
What are you talking about?
I don't know yet. Our collars, these neckties are linked. I die, you die.
That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
I didn't enter it by choice. It's starting to make sense now that I've met you.
All right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part?
We'll find out more about our contract back at the fountain.
Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you.
I've got a companion, though. Any reason you can't find your way there?
I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns, and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me.
Well, if I can get there, others will be soon enough. Fountain's the safest place.
That's a good point. All right. Let me grab some smokes and I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see? It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it.
Yeah, I think the shortcut is the way I took to get here. Oh, right, we're getting a level. Put more points in guns and melee weapons. Yeah, let's keep raising that up.
If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
Yeah, I found the gate. Oh, he's so fast. Easy peasy. Well, it gives me a chance. Oops, sorry, Christine. Gives me a chance here to try a wholly different playstyle. Although my skills aren't really up to snuff. I'm gonna have to start raising my melee skill. Okay, so we got all three together. And before I go over there, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do that next time. So we got all three. I think I like Christine. So I'm going to keep her. Even though she's not... doesn't seem to be that effective in combat. Maybe I can... sorry. And she didn't like that. Maybe I can find her a better weapon. She's using that knife for some reason. Maybe I'll remove that. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. We got the gang together. Now let's see what Father Isaiah wants. We'll do that next time. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.